I would watch all the videos about how to get a man. What do the men like? What to say?
And that type of propaganda is literally the last shred of patriarchy. Go back and watch that entire video and follow the original creator, but she is spot on with bringing this up. I've talked about in past videos how racism and patriarchy coexist and how they use similar tactics to keep, this thought that one group is superior to the other. And one way the patriarchy has asserted dominance of men over women is through propaganda in media, TV, film, etc., etc. Examples of this are the nagging, housewife trope that we all recognize from early sitcoms of the 90s and the 2000s, where they portray a very beautiful, young, otherwise successful, and well put together woman married to a mediocre, old, fat, bare minimum job, not doing anything around the house, husband, and then label her as the nag for not just falling in line and centering him. It's all been with a purpose, and that's to drain and siphon your energy. All the countless articles and all the countless movies that you've watched since an early childhood, since you were a little girl, were geared towards appeasing, pleasing, and molding yourself into what a man wants. And what he wants from you is easy access and control. And it's easiest to control something when they're overworked, they're tired, they're carrying the entire mental load, and otherwise preoccupied whether somebody likes you or loves you enough to let you do it. And now that women are able to communicate with each other and share their experiences, we're seeing it for what it was. So I've heard him say before something like, the oppressor feels oppressed when there is equality. Meaning for somebody who is so used to prioritizing themselves first and being centered all the time, that being on an equal playing field where there's equitable distribution of power, wealth, free time, work hours, whatever, that they start to become feeling oppressed. Now the ones that are used to having all the power and being centered in every conversation, room, government, decision, healthcare study, court of law, now that these people see that we're moving closer and closer to more equality, now they're freaking out. We're seeing an uptick in violence, an uptick in them unaliving themselves, an uptick in abuse. The world is literally at war right now, and people are struggling to survive. Is this sounding in any way familiar to you? Let's see it for what it is. Put down the relationship advice books, put down the relationship advice TikToks and tweets and things, and reinvest that time on yourself. Matter of fact, the next time you pick up an article and go to read something about how you can keep a man, I want you to take a nap, okay? You need rest. You got bags under your eyes.